Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is David Adade and I live here in Germany and I share videos about studies, working and living in Germany. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so in today's video guys, I want to share with you opportunity for people with vocational training or vocational qualification who want to come to Germany to work here, or probably want to have their training over here in Germany and then continue to work over here. So the video is going to be on these two streams that if you have already have your vocational qualifications and you want to come to Germany to work here, is possible. And if you want to come to Germany to have your training here, is also possible. Okay guys, so when I talk about vocational qualification or vocational training, it's not something that you don't know. It's the vocational qualification or vocational skills that is also the same in your country. So we are talking about health workers, we are talking about plumbers, we are talking about IT specialists, we are talking about people who are involved in metal working, electrical, electricians, let me put it that way. We are talking about like a whole lot of over 300 vocational skills that you can think of. So anything that involves skills or it involves like a vocational skills, it's possible to have a training over here in Germany, or it's possible to get a work here in Germany. Okay guys, so the vocational training in Germany has a two-way path, or there's a two category of them. If you want to have your training here, most of the times is 50-50, that's theory and practice. So you'll be doing the theory in school and then at the same time you'll be having your practice also. One thing I want to emphasize is that vocational training in Germany takes at least 2 or around 3 years. Most of them are around 3 years. So once you're having your theory, you also be having your practical as well. So by the time you complete your 3 years training, you'll be having the theory aspect and then you also have your practical aspects. So for example, if you are into health training or health apprenticeship, and then you study the theory aspect of delivering a baby, you also you'll be doing the practical aspect. You go to hospital, they teach you how you can deliver a baby successfully. So that is the dual system. If you have the dual system, most of the companies or the institutions that are involved in the training, they will pay you. In every month, you'll be getting some gross salary, which ranges around 800 to 1,200 euros. And you can be able to pay your rent and other stuff with that amount. The best thing with coming here to have your vocational training is that once you finish your training and you work for 2 years, like I mentioned in my previous video, you after working for 2 years, you can apply for permanent resident here in Germany. So that's a good side of it, having your training over here. But if you have the training already in your country and you come here to work, and then you have to work for 4 years before you can apply for permanent resident here in Germany. Okay guys, so to be able to enroll or to be accepted into a training, vocational training here in Germany, first of all, you have to have a high school certificate, and but if you have a diploma or higher certificate, it gives you the advantage to be able to enroll. And also and let me before I say this, I mean, you know, you're coming to work here in Germany, of course, and you know here in Germany people speak German, so you have to also get B1 German language. So what you can do is that I've heard people, or I've known people who use just 6 months in their countries, they study German, they get to B1, B2 level, and that's it. So with a language level, you have to have B1 certificate before you can enroll in the training. You have to be able to speak German. That's all I want to say. So you can undertake the training, the German language in your country. And when you get to B1 level, you can then apply to the training. The training is every year. They have this training, and a lot of them, there are thousands of them here in Germany. Okay, guys, so if you had already have your training back in your country, so that one, the only thing that you have to work on is the language to get your B1, and then you're good to go. Okay, guys, so once you've been accepted into a vocational training in Germany, the next thing is to apply for visa. And to apply for visa, the embassy need to see that yes, you have received entry into a vocational training here in Germany. Also, you'll be able to cater for yourself. That's the money aspect. But look, here is the case. If you only been accepted into a school-based where they will not pay you any money, then you have to get 832 euros per month. This amount can increase every year. So for now, it's just 832 euros for every month that you are going to live here. So if you are going to live or study or had a training for 2 years, then you have to multiply that and then open a block account and transfer the amount into it. Or someone can also give you a sponsorship letter, which we call obligation letter. So that's another option. But the best option, which I will recommend everyone to do, is the company-based training. So with a company-based training, you'll be getting some amount of money, and it ranges around 800 to 1,200 euros every month. But the thing is that if your gross amount from the company is 909 euros and above, then the embassy will not require you to have additional funding. But the amount, if the amount is less than 909 euros, then you have to top up the extra amounts before the embassy will give you the visa. So you have to note this. You have to be sure that the program that you apply, they are going to at least give you some amount of money. Okay, another item that the embassy also will probably check is your language skills, because already they know that coming to Germany to work here, you already have the language aspect. You've mastered the language, you have your B1 certificate ready, and also you have your previous educational qualifications also ready. So if you have all these things, then you can apply for the visa. They give you the visa for the training. You come here in Germany, and then you can undertake your training, and when you finish, you can start working. And one thing is that the flexible aspect of the training is that you don't necessarily have to work with the company that you have your training. You can also work elsewhere in another company if you see that they are giving you the best amounts, or I mean the working condition there is better than the place that you had your training. You can switch, and then you can work there instead. But the thing is that most of the companies would want to recruit people that they trained, because no one will waste money training someone and then expect the people to go elsewhere and go and work. So most of the time they train them, and then they take them on their company. The next one, we have to look at how you can apply for the training, or where you can see these training programs here in Germany. So I'm going to give you some some websites that you can go and then you can search, and then you can get this Ausbildung or the vocational training programs that are run in Germany. So the first one I'm going to give you is indeed.com. Indeed.com. So you can, if you want the German version of it, you can put de.indeed.com, and then you come straight to the German aspect of indeed.com, so that it will not give you the general, the universal website. And another one is glassdoor.com. Glassdoor.com. So you go there, on the search button, you can write Ausbildung. I'll write Ausbildung on the screen for you to see the spelling. Or you can also write vocational apprenticeship, something like that. And you select the location. If you want a specific city, like in München, you can select München. Or if you can just do a general search in Germany. You put Deutschland or Germany or something like that, and then you click search. There'll be a number of companies that will come that they need. You can also be specific to the type of Ausbildung that you want. So for example, if you want nursing, for example, you can put Ausbildung in nursing and then in Germany as a location, and then you can search for that. The last website I'm giving you is the official German, the Federal Work and Immigration website, that you can find jobs and other related like that. So I'll leave that on the screen, also in the description box. So if you want to go straight to the German of the official website, that will be on your screen right now. Okay guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you've learned something. I hope I've given you some information. If you know someone, if you know anybody, your friends, among your family, anyone that is capable of working in Germany and willing to come to Germany to work here and have some skills, or they want to improve their skills, and you can share this video with any person that is willing to come to Germany to have some vocational skills here in Germany. I'll see you in another one. Thank you. Bye.